And then using AI and machine learning, they will make a standard lens that's virtual that just punches in and then enhances the quality.
No.
Do you think they'll make a Pixel 6?
I really hope not. I mean, they keep flipping flopping.
We said the same thing last year about the 4. We were like,
if we're taking this flip-flop approach, first year bezel, second year bezels, third year notch, fourth year bezels, fifth year camera hole, sixth year, we're going to have 100% bezel, and there's not going to be a screen.
I think they're going to go with face unlock again with the Pixel 6, but there won't be a notch. It'll be just a giant bezel at the top.
Okay. And it's going to have the second generation waving gestures. Just to really throw everyone off their
this time Soli
game.
will be good, and it'll have 3 cameras on the back.
And it's gonna have a headphone jack that instead of having the headphone jack go this direction into the phone, it's gonna go this direction into the phone.
It goes in the front.
You plug it in the screen.
Actually, knowing Google, they're gonna be so stupid about it that they'll just have a dual camera, but it'll be ultra wide and telephoto. And then using AI and machine learning, they will make a standard lens that's virtual that just punches in and then enhances the quality. That's what they'll do.
That's totally what's going to happen, though. You are calling it right there. They're going to have a flash on the front like the Duo, because that was one of the best features.
Flash that you can turn on from the lock screen. Yep. Oh, Google.
Oh, I love Google. It's so good content, though. Like, they're so much fun to talk about.
I'm glad the event was only 30 minutes.
I didn't watch the event.
Nice.
Neither have I had any incentive to watch the event. So, was it good?
Pretty
Should
short.
I watch it?
No, but it was short. So,
cool. What was
laughed
the biggest
at a few
gaffe on
points.
screen? Because like Google always has gaffes on screen where they're like awkward presenters. Or
there was really bad editing when. Oh yeah, there was this audio expert they had in because they were trying to. It was a virtual event. Obviously, it was filmed. They were trying to do a dub DC type thing, and they had an audio expert come in and listen to the Nest audio to tell us how good it sounded, which was hilarious because they even addressed it. They were like, "So you're probably wondering, how are we going to convey sound quality over a virtual event?" And I was like, "I don't know. You're going to convey sound quality over an in-person event. I mean, Samsung tried that; it didn't work." But the guy, the funny thing is, he didn't just like sit next to it and listen. He like leaned his head into it. Like the speaker is sitting there, and he like leans close to it and puts his ear next to it, and he just goes. That sounds good. That sounds really nice. Like that part of the event was pretty hilarious, I'll admit. And the editing was very choppy because clearly the interviewer and the guy they were interviewing were not in the same room, but they kept wanting to. They didn't want to do like what we're doing right now with just one angle split between 2 cameras. They were like constantly cutting to him and then both and then just one, but then them with a gray border and then both with full screen. And it was like the editor didn't know what to do. Oh yeah, it was even on YouTube. It was called a premiere, not a live stream.
Oh my gosh!
So they used the premiere function, so it's pre-recorded.
Cringe.
But yeah, it was. That part was pretty funny. What else was funny? That was about it. I didn't laugh at much else. There was a section where they were talking about Chromecast and Google TV, and they showed just like 5 minutes worth of Netflix ads on the Nest Hub Max, that speaker with the screen you were looking at.
Yeah.
It was just a camera pointing at the speaker with the screen displaying Netflix commercials. They just held on it.
Oh my gosh.
Static shot for about, it probably wasn't 5 minutes, but it felt like an eternity. They also announced all of the TV channels you can get with YouTube TV, and they had this guy list every channel in alphabetical order in a wrap.
What? Like 20 of them?
So it was uncomfortably long. I think it was like 80 or 90 channels that he just went through. He's like, ABC, alphabet, and he went all through the A's, all through the B's. I mean, he was a fast rapper, but they just held on it for so long that it was just kind of uncomfortable.
Like
yeah, he was singing it like a song, like all the different channels. And they just kind of held on it a really, really awkwardly long time. I was like, Okay, we get it. Okay, we get it. Okay, stop. Please stop. Like, he's just going through the A's, and it lasts like 15 seconds, and I was like, oh, God, is he going to do every channel? And then he gets to the B's, and I'm like, oh, God, he is. He's going to actually go through alphabetically. I guess they were trying to emphasize that you get a lot, but
well, it's only $40 a month, so I would hope that they, would get you something.
It really just came across as awkward, but...
Are you an Apple fan? Are you an electric vehicle fan who's mostly worried about Tesla? Are you a fan of Drew? And are you an ardent hater of Randy? If so, you're just like me, and you should consider subscribing to my favorite YouTube channel. It just happens to be this one. Go ahead and click subscribe. You won't regret it. Kinda.